Hello friends, today we will discuss Thorndike trial and error theory. Thorndike propagated the theory of learning with the help of his experiments performed on rats and cats. Thorndike selected rats or cats for experimentation. He placed them under different learning situations and studied them carefully. With the help of these experiments, he tried to evolve certain laws and propagated his theory of connectionism or trial and error learning. So both are same, trial and error learning or connectionism. It is interesting to study the type of experiments he performed with these animals. What he did, he put a hungry cat in a puzzle box. There was only one door for exit, which could be opened by correctly manipulating a latch. A fish was placed outside the box. The smell of the fish worked as a strong motive for hungry cat to come out of the box. As a result, the cat made every possible effort to come out of the box. The situation is described by Thorndike as it tries to squeeze through any opening and at everything it reaches. In this way, it made a number of random movements. In one of the random movements, by chance, the latch was manipulated and opened. The cat came out and got its rewards. In due course, the cat was able to open the door without any error the way of opening the door. Thorndike named the learning of his experimental cat as trial and error learning. He maintained that learning is nothing but the stamping in of the correct response and stamping out of the incorrect response. Through trial and error, in trying for the correct solution, the cat made so many vain attempts. It committed errors and errors before getting success. On subsequent trials, it tried to avoid the erroneous way and repeat the correct ways of manipulating the latch. Thorndike called it learning by selecting and connecting, as it provides an opportunity for the selection of the proper responses and connect or associate them with adequate stimuli. In this reference, Thorndike has written, learning is connecting. The mind is man's connection system. So this theory is also called connectionism. As a result, learning is caused by the formation of connection in the nervous system between stimuli and responses. There is a definite association between sense impression and impulses of action. This association can be known as a bond or connection, since it is these bonds or connection which becomes strengthened or weakened in the making and breaking of habits. Thorndike's system is sometimes called bond psychology also. Connectionism. Thorndike propounded 3 laws of learning on the basis of his theory: the law of readiness, the law of exercise, and the law of use. So the law of readiness is indicative of the learner's state to participate in the learning process. Readiness, according to him, is preparation for action. It is very essential for learning. If a child is ready to learn, he learns more quickly and effectively and with greater satisfaction than if he is not ready to learn. So, he wants us not to make the child learn till he is ready, and also not to miss any opportunity of providing learning experience if the child is already prepared to learn. The right movements concerning the learning situation and the learner's state of mind should be very well recognized, and maximum use of this knowledge should be made by the teacher. So attempt to motivate his students by arousing their attention, interest and curiosity. The second law is law of effect. In his words, it means that learning takes place properly when it results in satisfaction and the learner derives pleasure out of it. In the situation when the child meets failure or is dissatisfied, the progress on the path of learning is blocked. All the pleasant experiences have a lasting influence and are remembered for a long time, while the unpleasant ones are soon forgotten. Therefore, the satisfaction or dissatisfaction, pleasure or displeasure obtained as a result of some learning ensure the degree of effectiveness of that learning. So this is the law of effect. The third one is the law of exercise. The law of exercise has two subparts. First is law of use and second is law of disuse, which may be defined as law of use. Modifiable connection is made between a situation and response. That connection's strength is, other things being same, increased. And law of disuse says when a modifiable connection is not made between a situation and response during a length of time, that connection strength is decreased. So thus law of use refers to the strengthening of connection with practice, while the law of disuse refers to the weakening of connection or forgetting when the practice is discontinued. So in short, it can be said that the law of exercise as a whole emphasizes the need of repetition, practice and drill work in the process of learning. Educational implication of Thorndike's theory. It tries to explain the process of learning carefully on the basis of